All right. Welcome back to It's New. I'm in a new location, I think. Yeah. In any event, we got some stories to tell you about this week. So I'm going to talk about. Woohoo.
I'm
going to be talking about
Barry.
Jeez. I'm going to be talking about how Google's responded to some publishers' concerns over AI mode, and they got a little feisty. Greg, what do you got for us?
Google officially puts the no in page annotations.
And Mordy?
A new thing in the knowledge panel? No, it's 3 new things.
And Anu?
I just feel everyone is saying my name. It's a bit of no. Sorry. So yeah, Microsoft has a new feature where it adds a why this ad feature.
All right, so let's get into it. So obviously, you know, Google AI mode launched last week. It looks pretty cool. It works pretty well for searchers and so forth, but publishers are just not happy about it. A bunch of people have been playing around with it and saying it's not leading. So it's doubtful that it will lead to clicks, even though they are trying really hard to show cards and links and so forth in there. So Mike Futia asked Robbie Stein, the VP of product at Google Search, saying, how do you quell legitimate concerns from publishers that you are scraping their content and removing the incentive for users to click over to their sites? It's a harsh thing to ask a Google VP. But anyway, Robbie Stein from Google responded, the team is really focused on how we can make it easy to click to sites. We have a lot of more UI, user interface updates that are coming that we showed in our announcement post. It's something that we hear from users that they want and are core to how we are building AI mode. Also, AI mode is going to respond to new types of questions, let people ask follow-up questions, explore different facets, ultimately create new opportunities for sites to rank. Now, we've seen Google AI overviews, and we've seen what happened with that. Now, AI mode is a lot more extreme when it comes to that. They have a lot of links. And Google said over the years that Google said that initially when they launched SGE, Google's head of Google Search then told us that it leads to more clicks. And we're like, show us. And then they changed their stance to say it leads to a more diverse set of clicks. Obviously, it's interesting. But nobody believes them. Google doesn't have any Search Console reporting, just like they don't have Search Console reporting for feature snippets and other areas and AI overviews. And of course, they're not going to have for AI mode, I can imagine. So nobody believes Google because they won't show it. And then obviously we saw these third-party studies that show click-through rates from AI overviews are hard. Google's being sued over AI overviews and how it's leading to less traffic. And then even the AI overviews that have like 60 plus links, nobody's clicking on them. Yet Google's linking to them, but nobody's going to be clicking on them. And yes, it is a good user search experience, but it's not great for publishers at all. So I'm not sure if Google's response actually helped anything. It looks like the feedback is no, but at least Google responded.
Sure.
Yeah. I guess a question for Mordy, Barry, let's say.
Well, not
this is more organic stuff here. What would you prefer? The AI mode or AI overview? Sorry, AI overview right now with all those little teeny links? Or would you like AI mode with more bigger cards and things that look better visually?
Yeah, I mean, I like how AI mode is in a separate tab. That is good enough. Fine. You want it, go there. Ultimately, you'll probably replace google.com, but maybe, I don't know. I shouldn't make predictions because predictions are always wrong.
Well, you have. It's out there.
I mean, Greg, it's like asking me, like, this crap sandwich, would you like it on rye or on whole wheat?
Right, but you have to eat the crap sandwich. I take it on rye.
I say no. I say I'm eating tuna fish. Get the hell out of here.
But you don't have the opportunity. I think
Sure
the AI
do.
overviews suck so bad, and that this could actually, some of those cards could be a little bit better. Is it still a crap sandwich? Yes.
I'm not saying they're not better, but there's a whole. We don't have time. It's like, it's not the kind of podcast. Like, there's a whole heap of problems. Like the whole creator incentive cycle is now screwed.
Yes.
Right. Okay. That's a huge problem. I don't think it fundamentally meets what users actually want to do on Google, which is explore something. So you can only, I'll just end here because like I don't want to annoy Barry because then I'll be in big trouble.
Moving on.
Annoy Barry more. there's only so far you can kick this thing down, kick the can down the line before there's some kind of kickback or pushback.
There's been kickback and pushback forever. The big
I
question
mean, like
is
real pushback, like on the
real
bottom
pushback
line
would be
kind of
from
thing.
Wall Street, and if those
Yes, that's
ads
what
are
I'm
not getting
talking about.
clicks, and I know we have a story on ads in Google AI mode.
Yes. So within Google AI mode, there was an announcement over on Search Engine Roundtable. Barry's got it here that Google will explore bringing ads into its new AI mode. And this was according to an article over at Adweek. They said allegedly it will be similar to what we see with AI overviews, and went on to say that those ads are showing only on mobile at the moment. I do like a weekly video now. I said, oh, ads coming over from AI overviews. That's like saying we're going to make a Yeti by cloning Bigfoot. It's like, we haven't seen these things at all. Right. And so like good luck with it. But I'd assume that at some point we heard about ads coming to AI overviews back in Google I/O 2023. We have really yet to see any type of meaningful rollout.
And that's the big test. If Google can get ads right in AI overviews, Google can get ads right in these AI modes, it's going to be a big problem for them. So I'm sure they'll figure it out because they're a smart company in terms of how to monetize and shake those cushions, but they'll figure it out.
I'm just shocked we're 22 months in and haven't seen the ad since it was announced. A really good change. We did it. Google is dropping, according to Barry, the horrid page annotations feature. If you don't recall, this was only on iOS. And if you're using the Google app, but what Google would do is inject their own links onto publishers' content, even worse for the publisher economy, I would assume. People would be removed off the site. They'd allegedly be under in a layer somewhere, but for all intents and purposes, you would go right to Google search results page and start adding more to those 5 trillion searches that we saw. This was officially removed. Barry said it is no longer available. So I'm assuming that's dead. I didn't see any link to our efforts there, Barry. I'm missing a little bit of credit there. We had a big change.org that helped to knock this thing out.
Yeah, I mean, of course, no credit, but Google doesn't like to link to anything but itself.
Well, you could link to the change.org, Barry.
Oh, I should. What's the point? It's done.
Just
I'm with Barry.
The community needs to know sometimes they can push back on things. I think on all of our change.orgs, we're like 2-1 on everything. We got the partner thing. We got that done. This is done. How much play is?
So these are the only 3 changes you wanted?
Only 3 I've ever asked for. And then keywords back. And we got some keywords back. So I'm going to call that a tie. Those are the only change.orgs I've ever made. 3 of them.
I'm complaining about everything. How do you not complain more?
Because I only complain about the important things. Page annotations was absolutely terrible for publishers. I'm a publisher guy. I'm a small publisher guy, and this is terrible for him.
Well, Greg, thank you for all your efforts because it really made a difference. So thank you. And I apologize. I will add it to the story. About making differences, I see we have a lot of new changes in the Google SERPs. Mordy.
Oh, yeah. They're enormous, profound, and significantly impactful. So first change is, so I don't know if it's like a test or it's a test. Barry said it. I cannot replicate it, which makes me think this is a test. But it's like, in the knowledge panel, you can have like a little expandable cards. And if you never noticed, if you hover over them, they expand. Well, now there's an expandable card for a map, and it turns into a local pack and for recipes. So that's really good. Also, the words are bigger, which is great in the knowledge panel.
That took me up. I mean, I thought that was a test, but I see it everywhere, so I'm surprised.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch, but I've seen a lot of like format changes the last few days, like boxes in there and different color. Like it's been a little bit wonky in there lately, so who knows? But bigger is better, right? So this is great, good stuff. And then last up, it's know before you go, which has nothing to do with urinating, which I thought was what it was about. But know before you go is actually about before you go to a place, not to the bathroom. These are things you should know. Now, we've seen this on the local. Why, your mind didn't go there? Yeah, we've seen this on the local side, but now Barry is reporting that we see it. This is from a Higaman. Is reporting that we see this now in the knowledge panels under the overviews. I would also like a section for my kids about going to the bathroom, like know before you go, like aim, don't miss a toilet.
But it's coming just from like social. It's very strange.
Super strange. I don't get this at all.
So I guess you've got to have your social sunk up in your business profile.
Anyway, moving on to some interesting Bing ad stuff.
Yeah, again, like, yeah, UI changes. So Bing are also giving a bit more transparency with their ads, allowing you to click this it's like an upside down triangle you need to see next to like the link, your display link that shows more information on why you're seeing the ad, what your current search was in terms of previous searches and sites and things like that, and name of the advertiser, the location, your location targeting, and even live testing it, which is not something I've saw even in the image in the article I put, is that you can then, next to that link, you can then decide that you don't want to see ads from that advertiser. So you can toggle on and off in terms of show ads from, XYZ advertiser, which is something that Google's not doing. Google just does they do a transparency thing as well that shows where your ads are from. But yeah, you need to report an ad if you want to stop the ad showing on from. But Microsoft allows you to stop seeing the ad, I guess, straight away. So that's something that, new that they've done that's similar to Google, but different in terms of how they've tried to differentiate themselves from that feature.
When I tried this last week, it was, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, when I tried this last week, all it said was like, it was a box saying, learn how your ads are chosen, with nothing else. It was like,
no, you have to click it again. I saw
tried.
that.
It was like
you need to,
maybe.
Yeah, because I was seeing that today, and I was like, you do the arrow thing. It says learn how your ads are shown, and then when I click it again, it then shows a bit of detail.
The best part about it is you can click and see what other ads. A lot of times, my favorite thing in Google is you can see what advertiser is running the ad, and then you can see all of their other clients, and that's how you know they're a bad advertiser. They're running a client campaign in their own, and you can or in their own account, and you can see everything. It's crazy. It's super fun.
Can I make my joke now?
Yeah.
Do you know where my ads come from? Greg, get it? Because he runs ads.
You realize we're not all seeing. You're not the same.
Yeah, you're pointing in a different direction.
Nice.
I also just torched you on LinkedIn about ads, so go check that out.
You torched me on LinkedIn?
Torched you, yeah.
I'm going to make fun of your mother now.
Oh my God. We should all share a screenshot of what we saw Mordy pointing at some point.
Because it was pointing off the screen.
No, because on my screen, Greg is in the top right.
You're pointing to my Chrome bar right now.
No, I'm pointing to Greg.
Well, that worked out well. Great joke there.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. No notes.
Speak to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.